going on, Resurrection family? It's the Resurrection Ranch, where it's still all about God. I'm actually just pulling up at the ranch this morning. I was headed to the gym, and grandma called, and I called grandma and told her that the dump truck guy was on the way, because we're finna get some rocks dumped on this driveway here. And grandma said she wasn't gonna be able to make it in time because the dump truck guy is about 30 minutes away. And so I was on the way to the gym, and I told her, I said, I'm gonna turn around and come on here so we can document this process of you getting rock in your driveway. But grandma's headed this way, and I think they're gonna do like 3 loads, and she's gonna be here for the rest of the loads. I'm gonna just be here to capture the moment they dump the first load, so that she'll be able to, go back to the video and see, the process of getting rocks dumped on this driveway. See the process of this driveway going from just being just dirt to being a gravel pad. So yeah, that's what we got going on this morning, and we're excited to get this driveway covered in rock, because it's gonna really transform this place in this area. And I went ahead and moved those hay bales, those straw bales off the side there, because y'all remember we put those straw bales on the side to mark off where the grass would stop at and everything. And I got those moved because our goal is to let that rock kind of fall down this little incline here. And so we're gonna try to get him to get as close as he can to this edge here. And those straw bales would have been in the way. So I'm gonna try to get him to get as close as he can to the edge. And once he starts dumping up there, then he'll be able to come down here. And hopefully some of those rocks will fall down in there and just kind of fill in around the covert section and in this section, so it won't wash and anything like that. But as you can see, we have a little bit of grass growing. This is all grass that we planted. Let me just show y'all. It's amazing to see this transformation, because it was just bare dirt out here and there's no topsoil. But look at this. I know some people were doubting if we could grow grass out here or not, since it's so hot in Mississippi. But look at all this. This is all grass we planted. None of this is natural. This is all planted. Like, look at this. Look how thick and lush this grass is. Look at that. So it's gonna be time for grandma to mow pretty soon. I told her to let it go ahead and get thick, and then she can come in and mow it. But you see some areas are a little bit shorter than others. And like I said, we planted 3 different types of grass. Some of this is brown top millet, some of it is Bermuda, and some of it is Bahia. But if you come back here, this grass is about ready to go to seed and throw out some more seeds. Like, look at that. Look at that grass. I don't know if you can see or not, but that's about a foot tall there. All this over here. It was still a little bit of topsoil over in this area, so it probably will grow a little bit better. And the further you move downhill, the more topsoil there is, because we pushed all the topsoil down the hill back here. But just look at grandma's backyard back here. Yeah, it's about time to mow. We're gonna have to get grandma, because I gave grandma this trailer. She said borrow on one video, but I gave her that trailer. That's grandma's trailer now. She can have that trailer down on the ranch. We're not using it for anything down on the farm. But yeah, it's about time for her to load up her riding lawnmower. She has a little put like I have. But it's about time for her to load up that riding lawnmower and come on down here and cut some grass. It's looking good. I'm excited. It's a blessing when you can be excited for somebody else and let the cup overflow into somebody else's life. Just look at that. Look at that, y'all. It's a little bit thinner in some areas, but you can kind of see it's super thick in a lot of other areas. And it's just gonna fill all the way in. That's amazing. But it's just amazing when you can let your cup overflow and not go and get another one of your cups and continue to try to just store up and hoard. But you can take that overflow, you can take that abundance and bring somebody else over and say, hey, come over here, like, bring your cup and let's fill your cup up. See, when the Bible says my cup runneth over, God doesn't run our cup over just so we can bring more of our cups and then let those cups be full as well, and then just have 1,000 cups that are full. But God says, hey, you have one cup, one portion, and maybe even a double portion. But then at that point, once you start to experience abundance, bring somebody else along and let them experience that abundance as well. So it's just amazing, y'all. And we got grass growing around here, and it's just amazing. So I'm gonna put y'all down for a minute and I'll pick y'all up when we start dumping rock on this driveway. It's gonna be amazing. It's the Resurrection Ranch, where it's still all about God. All right, how's it going? Oh, I met you already. That's right. It's transformed out here, ain't it?
Yeah, a lot different than it was when we lived.
Yes, sir. That's right. Yep. So our goal is to try. Once you get down here, we're hoping that some of that rock kind of fall off beside that culvert there. And but if you can start, you can see where I had those straw bales at. So pretty much, if you can start as far as you can this way, and then be able to pull, pull out, and hopefully some of that'll fall off in there a little bit.
What I'm gonna do is pull out the road, tailgate coming back, and then move over and spread a load out.
Okay, cool.
It's probably gonna pile up just a little bit right here.
Yeah, I got a tractor. I can smooth it out a little bit.
All right, but let me get turned around then.
Yes, sir.
I may start on that side right there.
Okay, sounds good. All right, y'all, we got our first line here, and he said it was gonna pile up here, and so we'll just bring the tractor back and kind of, dress it up a little bit. But like he's about to do another line now. All right, it looking good.
Try to get it smooth as you can. I'm gonna run down another load.
Okay.
I'll come back and do the same thing, just try to back up.
Sounds good. Like I said, I got a tractor, so I'll bring it back a little bit later and smooth it out for her. Yep, it's looking good.
Yeah, just get one more load, cover it on over to the culvert. And of course you'll have a little bit extra right there.
Yeah, and then I can take some of that that's on the pile and kind of dump it around that cover a little bit. Yep.
All right, man, I'll be back in a little bit.
Yes, sir. See you in a minute. All right, y'all, so we got our first load, and that covered probably about half of the driveway, but I think they're gonna bring 3 loads, and as you can see, there's a lot piled up right here, and we just I bring the tractor in and just kind of push that just right there on back this way until it gets to these straw bales. As you can see, the driveway's looking good already, and we'll kind of dress it up and just drive it over it to kind of pack it down as well, because you can tell where he kind of put the tires of the dump truck, he kind of packed down a little bit better, and yeah, but as y'all can see, it's looking good. Property is looking good. Grandma has her little, let me walk out this way so you can see. As y'all saw on the previous video, Grandma came in and put in some pavers going up to the front steps of the mobile home. And a lot of people were seem to be worried about the distance that Grandma would have to walk from the spot where she parks on up into the front steps of the mobile home. But eventually there may be a porch, and it's only about maybe 20 or 30 feet there that she would have to walk when she brings groceries up to the house. But Grandma's not, as y'all have seen on the videos, Grandma's not lazy. You know, not saying that anybody else is lazy, but Grandma she doesn't mind that little walk. But you also have to understand that there'll be a porch there eventually, and so the distance from the parking pad to the front of the mobile home won't be that long either. But yeah, driveway looking good, and I guess I'll just let Grandma pick y'all up on the next load, and let's just see if we can get this driveway done. I'll probably be back later, and I'll probably bring the tractor, hook up to the trailer with the excursion and with old Rooster over there, and bring the tractor and kind of smooth it out a little bit for her if she don't get out here by hand and do it before I can get back, because I know how Grandma is. She's not gonna sit around and wait on nobody to do nothing for her. She'll get out here with a rake and be trying to move gravel with a shovel. So hopefully she'll sit down and wait until I get back and won't get out here and try to move gravel by hand. But I'm gonna just let Grandma pick y'all up. I'm gonna head on out and I'll just be back.
Good morning, Resurrection Ranch family. I just made it down to the ranch. I had to do a couple of errands for Timothy. I had to pick up some hay for his sheep, and also I had to get a connection for a hose pipe for the home that I'm staying in now. So I just made it. I see they have brought in 1 load of the rocks. The drive is looking good already. So Tim took off because he had to be here for the first load. So I told him I would be here for the next 2 loads. So I'm gonna get around here and do a little something. I don't know exactly what yet, but you all follow along with me and we'll see what I can do today. Before I start working today, I want to thank all the subscribers and the viewers that sent their comments and suggestions about what to name this beautiful home behind me. While thinking and praying over the weekend, it didn't take long for the Lord to send me the name for her. The name that was given to me was Grace. And I Googled Grace, and it says it's something that's undeserved favor. So I know everything that comes from God, I didn't deserve it. It's a favor from Him. So that's why I named her Grace. And I'm a lover of the song Amazing Grace. And it's just a beautiful song. And anyone can tell you, even when we were doing ministry in the city, I would love for Megan. She used to lead devotion at the city site where we did our church on Sundays. And I would request her every now and then to sing Amazing Grace. And it's a beautiful song, and I live by it because my life has changed tremendously. And I want everyone to know that I appreciate you and I love you. And you all take care. Okay, I found one project that I need to complete that I've been putting off, and I'm going to turn you all around and show you what it is. All righty, first of all, I had to hook to the side-by-side today because I unloaded my truck over the weekend and I forgot to put my gas container back on the truck. So my four-wheeler needs some gas, so it wouldn't stay running this morning. So I had to hook to the side-by-side, which I have access to down here on the ranch. So the project I'm going to try to complete today is, I've told you all, I've been trying to get this hay spreaded off the trailer so we can use it for different things. I had some of the stones left from the front, so I'm going to take them around to the back and kind of use that as a back walk. Just something temporarily. And I have some stones here that I need to get off the trailer. So my basic project for today, while waiting on the dump truck to come back, is unload this trailer. So you all stay with me. We're going to get this done today. He's just bagging up with the second load of rocks to dump it off. Okay, what he's gonna do, he's bought 2 loads. So he said he wouldn't recommend putting another load on the driveway. He said what he'll do when he comes back, he'll come in on the other end of the old county road and he'll just dump the load right here in this area. And from there, Timothy can spread it wherever we want it with the tractor. So stick with us. He'll be back shortly. We'll pick him up when he comes back. Well, I accomplished my goal for today. I got the trailer unloaded, and I have a few stacks of hay put over here next to those trees. And I also have a stack here. So if it comes down to us needing more hay or straw, it's already here. There was also some T-posts on the side-by-side. So I went on and unloaded those because, like I told you, I had to use the side-by-side today because of I didn't bring my gas can for the four-wheeler. So I'm going to show you all where I stacked the stones just temporarily to get them off the trailer. So if we needed the trailer for anything, it would already be unloaded. So this is where I stack them, just temporarily. This is at the back of the house. And what I'm gonna do now is take a short break until he gets back with a third load of gravel. And I'm gonna just take a break and get me something to drink and maybe watch the video that came out today. So you all stay with us. I will be back when he comes back with the gravel. He's pulling back up now with the last load of rock, of gravel, which he's just gonna dump it out and leave it in a pile. So Timothy can come through later on and spread it or put it where we want it with the tractor. This gentleman is one of the gentlemen that came out initially with Mr. Garrett when they first started doing the dirt work. So he's dumped the dirt, he's dumped the rocks, and now he's headed off. So this is the pile that he dumped. So like I said, we can spread it the way we want to once Timothy come down with the tractor. So I'm gonna give you all just a brief run around of what we did today. This is 2 loads right here that he put in the driveway. And I'm going to walk around and let you all see what I did today. And after that, I'm going to call it a day. At least for the Resurrection Ranch. I always have things to do on the other property. So these are the stones I took off the trailer. And I had to hook the side-by-side to the trailer because I forgot my gas can to put gas in the four-wheeler. So she got a little rest today, the four-wheeler did. So the side-by-side is here. if I ever needed it. And today was one of the days that I needed it. I also took the hay off the trailer and stacked it. And there was also some T-post that was on the side-by-side. I took those off. Isn't that a beautiful sight from the back? Sitting up on the hill. It's going to be so peaceful. So peaceful, guys. That is going to be it for today for the Resurrection Ranch. And it's still all about God. See you all on the next one.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.